management team or bring it to a collective group of people to make the decision. Discuss it. Never stand alone if you like, to solve it. Let many people sit down and then document all the factors and the options that's available. Then you have option 1, option 2, option 3. Write down the reasons why you choose a certain action collectively to do it. When you write it down, remember this. When you write it down, be prepared to say, if one fine day someone will expose it, it is in the social media, it's in the front page of the Sakar newspaper, you are okay with that. And if you feel okay with that, then super. If you're not okay with that, then you are making a wrong decision. You're making something that is actually black. You must do ethical stuff. So I am actually a big proponent about good governance, and people who don't do corruption must be straight, must make sure that you make decisions, everything in the grey, bring them into the white. Don't stand in the grey and alone by yourself make the decisions. You know why? Because everything about ethics is decided by your conscience. If you sit there by yourself alone to make the decisions, after a long time your conscience becomes modified. Even the thing that you used to see as black suddenly become grey. When the black things become grey, you think it's okay to go there. If you step out into the black, which is the highly, illegal stuff, then you are lost course. So I think always deal with, never go into the black, stay in the grey, but then make decisions in the white. Now that is philosophical, and we hope you can think about it. And the last point is about self-renewal. In the last 2 weeks, getting you guys really hooked up into this place, very hard. Getting you, pushing you to do things. Life is very tough. But I always tell people, you must always find time to be alone. The word solitude is different from loneliness. What is the meaning of solitude? Solitude means to be alone because you prefer to be alone. Loneliness is you're alone but you don't actually want to be alone. So when you are in solitude, if you are a religious person, you better pray. And this is the time to self-reflect. Because our problem in life, we're busy running around and never look at ourselves in the mirror. And you've got to ask the question, why are you doing this? What are you, why, the point why? And this is key about self-renewal. And if you can collectively, every now and then, once a month, sit quietly, start looking at yourself, and that is how you begin to transform. And I think people who can do good human beings, and they operate everything always from the white, and at the same time, they are always in solitude, in called meditation, and thinking about self-correction. Somehow or other, all those things will open for you. Magic will come. There can be all the good things that you don't expect, they come and be in favor. Some of you may have read a book by Paulo Coelho. It's a very nice book. I don't know if you're the Alchemist. Very nice book. If you read it over the weekend, you can put it down. I have a favorite line that I want to leave you with. In that book, my favorite line in Paulo Coelho's book is that if you want something desperately, the whole universe will conspire to make it happen. So my point today, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that this little point that I leave with you is that what we're doing here, and you can do all number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and I think we have to do this. This is the guarantee I leave with you, that if you step into the impossible, if you anchor on true north, the KPI, make sure you have discipline of action, you win coalition, and then you must make sure you do situational leadership and you do divine intervention. You get transformed. Thank you.
Today is really a fantastic opportunity to share our experience with the team here, Maharashtra. I'm really confident and I'm really hopeful that the work that we're doing here with the Sakar Group and the government will really bear fruit. And I think with 10 million people in the state, and if we can get these issues around water, and the theme that we have here is fantastic. The idea of having water for all is a fantastic opportunity. I really look forward to making sure that we run the labs in 6 weeks' time, we should be able to have the labs. We have a program right down to 3 feet for implementation. And when that's done, and hopefully we will then be able to get the money to implement it. And once that is implemented, there is so many lives that will be positively impacted by doing this. So I really think there is a great opportunity for the state of Maharashtra to make a difference here and perhaps become a pathfinder for other states to follow in India. Thank you.
You have developed a fantastic methodology in Pemandu. Do you think that this will be a relevant methodology for Maharashtra also?
I think it will be very relevant. We have already begun to implement the same methodology in Tanzania, and we found that it works there too. That obviously in Tanzania we made some modifications to suit the local environment. Here in Maharashtra, I'm very sure that we will modify the methodology to suit the work that is here. And I'm really encouraged because the collaboration we have with Sakal, they already have some very bright ideas on how we can improve the methodology. For example, using the emotional connect ideas that have already been tried with the Pune bus project. And I think that is new for us. And we are also learning from this process. And I believe that the collaboration with the University of Mumbai, and as well as IBIN, and all parties working together, 4 parties working together with the government and the people in this state, it's bound to be a success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.